Hi guys, remember to subscribe to join our channel where we do a weekly podcast on Scooby-Doo called Smash or Pass, reviewing all the Scooby movies in order. Thanks and enjoy the video. Welcome to another video on the JayBee and Milly channel, and today for Scooby's birthday we are taking a look at our full Scooby-Doo collection. Starting off with some of the plushies here, and we'll work our way across. This is my ultimate favourite. This is, I want to say, all but one, the newest one of the collection. We were literally just shopping in town and saw them together. They are so soft and beautiful that they are literally our go-to one for when we're doing watch throughs and everything, just to cuddle. They're adorable. So then moving up to this bigger one, we got them in our local toy store. They are the biggest of our Scoobies thus far. And yeah, they're really cute too. These little weird things like hanging on the chin and stuff, I've never seen those on a Scooby before, admittedly. So that's a unique little detail there, but they're amazing too. They're so cool. And I mean, just looking at the label for this one, I don't know if that helps you identify where it's from at all, but yeah, it's so cool. And then we have this smaller one. Now, their label is similar to what we see on some of the Funko Pops as well. I think that kind of background and stuff. So again, not too sure kind of era-wise when this is from. But I think this is one of JB's finds, right?
Yeah, this was from the same store as the bigger Scooby that we've just seen. But I don't know. It's definitely softer. Nice and plush.
So then we've got our little Scoob ones, which is so cute. So kind of superhero Scoob and regular Scoob. Then we have the newest one of the collection, which is also possibly the oldest, or at least one of. So this is the 2000 graduation bear. So as of recording this, well, as this video going out, it is our graduation day, and JB's just surprised me with this. So this is the newest one, and they are so cute. I love the little gown, the little hat. I'm so looking forward to that today. So thank you so much, JB. So next is a bit more of an iconic collector's item, I want to say. It's the Scooby-Doo hot water bottle. So JB, I believe you found this kind of a bit of a collector selling it.
Yeah, so this was on Facebook Marketplace. And initially I just found this Pogo Scooby that we'll get onto later. But once I'd finalised the purchase for that, I was like, you know, I'm just starting getting back into collecting. Do you have anything else? And they said that they had this, which is amazing because I actually did have a Scooby-Doo water bottle when I was a kid. So, I don't know, it's just very nostalgic to get this. And for all it looks a bit goofy, I love it a lot.
It's so cool. And then, of course, we have the pogo stick you were talking about.
And I think this has become almost iconic on the channel. We have it on all of our live streams where wherever we get what we're looking for, we trigger the functionality in this. And also for our intro for the podcast, we commissioned an artwork version of this as well. So definitely very cool.
It is. Now, this is our only one of the itty bitties. We think this is so cute. So literally I was just at a post office waiting to post some parcels and stuff, maybe one of our giveaways, and I saw this and I was like, oh my goodness, this is a little gift for JB. Another one of our more collectible ones, I guess, is from the first Scooby-Doo movie.
So this would have been 2002. If they were doing some promotional material, maybe it was released in 2001. This was like 2004 because it was Alien Invaders. So possibly this graduation one was the oldest Scooby, but this is definitely second oldest, if not oldest, depending on when it was released.
Now, I think it's important to mention that we do have the box for the Pogo Scooby, and also for this little alarm guard Scooby.
Yeah, the door guard doesn't work, and the seller did say that to me before I even bought it. But that's why they reduced it by quite a bit. So it was just good to have anyway, because it's like a nice quality little, almost soft figurine at this point.
Indeed, and there is one more plushie item to show off in this video. It is the Scooby Snacks burger cushion. Now, JB had one of these when he was really young, and he said he went to school one day, he came back and his mum had thrown it out just because he cuddled it that much. She just thought it looked worn, torn and just rubbish, so she'd got rid of it. And it was his birthday a few days ago, and he had mentioned that he'd been looking at these but couldn't really find one or secure one. So I managed to pick it up. So as you can see, Scooby Snacks, it's this little burger. Yeah, it's really cool. You can see it's old, like the information's all washed off and stuff. And it is quite thin, but I'm just really happy we found you one.
Yeah, it is amazing. Like, it's just so nostalgic, and I was really upset when I found out that it had been discarded without my knowledge. So to get this back is it's just amazing.
Okay, so this is the plushies. Let's go and take a look at like the next category. So I guess the next category is going to be the Funkos. So here we have our unboxing. So we've got Shaggy with the sandwich, which I'm going to say was a gift from JayBee at like anniversary.
Yeah, whatever playlist that this is going to go in, this was the first kind of video in that playlist. So probably one of our first ever Scooby videos, at least on this channel.
We also have an unboxed Scooby. So this is the original Scooby Funko, right?
We got which you'll see later, the box Shaggy Funko Pop, the one that isn't the 50th anniversary edition, but the original edition. And as like a bonus, they just included this because they didn't have the box, which is cool because like as partial out-of-box collectors as well, it was kind of just like a free Funko, which was nice.
Speaking of Shaggy Funkos, we also have this one, which is where he's holding some Scooby snacks.
And that just looks amazing. In fact, this is the one that we're hoping to get signed by Matthew Lillard, which is going to be such a surreal experience.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, I'm dropping stuff. Just looking at the back of the box, there are a few left to get, right, JayBee?
Yeah, so, well, we've got a Daphne one that I'm not the happiest with because it came with so many paint errors, and then I tried to clean it, and I don't even think it's sellable, but we'll see what we can do with that one. And the Velma one we haven't got, and that's so much money that... And as not being the biggest Velma fan, it's like, I can wait. I can wait a long time until we can get that one.
So we also have a Scooby in the box, and this is the cute special edition for them holding like Scooby snacks as well, like the Shaggy one. So is this, I want to say, the 50 years of Scooby-Doo one, JayBee? Or am I making that up?
I think this is just a special edition.
Yeah,
it's got the background
special
of the 50 years Pops, but it doesn't say, and I think it would say if it was.
No, I think it is, because if we bring this one over, the Space Kook, and take a look at the back.
Yeah, but you see the 50 years above the Scooby-Doo logo is present on this one, and it's absent on that one, so I don't know if it just did it for the core set, and for special editions it removed it,
But that does bring us on to our next Funko, which is the Space Kook.
Which is awesome. I think this is one that you got me very recently for my birthday.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to unbox this on the channel. This is going to be amazing.
And speaking of unboxings on the channel, we want to unbox this one as well, which is the Ghost Clown. Again, a 50 years special.
And I love this episode as well. That's amazing.
It is. So JayBee mentioned his Daphne one, which is here. Like you said, there's kind of like a little paint error.
There's a massive paint error on the hair. And it cost a lot of money. And because Daphne's my favourite, it's like the one that I'd want to have in like the most perfect condition. But it's still really good. It's still good to have it. So I'll definitely keep it around. And it's amazing.
And then in terms of the standard Funkos, this is the last one we have, Fred.
And we're hoping to get this signed by Frank Welker in like, I guess it'll be a few weeks now, won't it? Just a couple of weeks.
Just a few weeks.
And I guess again with the Scooby one, we'll get that one done as well. I wanted to initially get the original Scooby to put it with that, but I think because we like this pop the best for Scooby, it makes more sense. But look, and this is amazing. There's a little bit of an error on the hair, but it doesn't matter. It's awesome.
And then these are our last two Funko products. It is the rare and common werewolf for the Funko Sodas. JayBee, do you want me to take them out of the tins, or are we just going to say...
We can take one out because they both look the same. The only difference is, you know, one of them glows in the dark, and we can't really showcase that here.
Yeah, so I guess here, this is the regular one you can see from the coin in the bottom. I tried to keep them in the like packaging so they don't like get ruined.
But if you do want to see the Chase's little disc and us unboxing the Chase version of this, there's a whole live stream dedicated to that on the channel. It's amazing. There's like a little trilogy of Scooby-Doo live streams that we did, and this was the second one. Such a good time.
Indeed. So this is it for like the category of Funko Scooby collectibles, I want to say. So let's go and take a look at our next category. The next category is figures. So we're starting off with some of the Scoob ones. This is Scooby-Doo and Rottens. So this is one that we still need to unbox on the channel. We do kind of collect most things out of box, I'm gonna say. I think that's just a bad habit on my part. So yeah, that's one that we certainly want to unbox. The next one of those is Dick Dastardly and Muttley. Again, I'd really like to unbox this and just display it on the shelf that way. We have unboxed one already, and it's Blue Falcon and Dynamite. So we took a look at this on the channel already. Feel free to go check out that unboxing. Okay, and then around the same time that JayBee got me the first Shaggy Funko that we took a look at in the last section of this video, I got him these, which is kind of like, it's the place that we both used to have when we were quite young. There's a little Scooby as well, of all the mystery gangs. So we used to have this, and we used to have a mystery machine. We both had this, and so I just thought it'd be quite cute to get them for you, right?
Yeah, and they're amazing. Obviously Daphne's my favourite one. And you got Scooby-Doo there, of course.
And when we were digging out through JayBee's old toys, we found so many of the Scoobies. This one here, one here, one here. So,
no idea if these are part of the same set or what they were. They were cool.
These two are both pulling the same expression. This one's slightly different.
Oh, that's sweet.
And then I think possibly the coolest thing of the figures are these.
Yeah, I think these are, well, these were included with a product that no doubt we'll be showcasing later. We'll point that out. But I think that the seller may have undersold themselves with these, because they just included this with them. And I'm thinking they're a lot more collectible than they thought, or at least a lot more vintage.
So from the research that you've done, JayBee, there's some information on the back of them, right? So it says they are from 1999.
So about our age, right? Well, I guess a year.
Yeah, I'm just wanting to read the back of them. So it's Hanna-Barbera Equity Marking Inc. Yeah, I'm sure we read somewhere that these are like...
Equity, from what I've gathered, is like the older stuff. Like, I think Equity would have been behind the kind of plushy grandma that we unboxed.
Yeah. So certainly this is, I think, an amazing find.
Yeah, wow. Wow, okay.
So yeah, that's it for figures. The next category is going to be the Playmobil section. So you can see in the back there's the mystery machine that contains all the gang. We did an entire build of this video for you to check out, which is really, really amazing. We also have, let me make sure I'm pairing this up properly. We have this little set here, which we also sent one of to our friend Smash, I believe. And that is the Ghost, Shaggy and Scooby. We also have the stickers in here for like all the gang and the corresponding stuff. Then if we kind of break a line here, this is our collection of this Series 1 Scooby-Doo Playmobil set.
So I guess we've got Captain Cutler's Ghost, the kind of Witch Doctor, Jack-o'-lantern, Minor 49er, this creepy thing, I don't know what it is, the Creeper, the Gypsy, the Witch Doctor.
And these are the stickers for Series 1 too. And then from here this way, we have Series 2, which is complete all except Daphne.
No!
We do have some more packs we're going to open on channel trying to find this.
So I guess you've got Dapper Jack Rogers, the Black Samurai, Dracula, Daisy May, or no, Alice May, I'm thinking of Animal Crossing, the Mummy, Shaggy, Fred, Captain Skunkbeard, Velma, no idea what this is, and the werewolf, or the Wolfman.
Okay, and that's their stickers too. So like we said, we're just waiting for Daphne on that Series 2 collection, but this is the entirety of our Playmobil collection, but not our collection overall. We still have some amazing things to show you all. Okay, so next we're going to take a look at our books. So these are our 2 notebooks that we use when we're preparing for the Smash or Pass podcast that we host on our channel with our good friend Smash. So yeah, I really like these notebooks. I think they're so cute. They're really soft. Like JayBee almost wanted to put them in the plushie category just because they are so nice. And look at these cute little ears too.
Aww. Yeah, they are just amazing.
And then look at the back.
I kind of don't want to scroll through mine because, I mean, one day I think I'll probably share some like particularly funny pages, but...
Ruh-roh and Scooby's at the bottom there too.
Yay.
So,
I like that a lot.
That's cool. Also with books we have Daphne and Velma. So, Dark Deception and The Vanishing Girl.
I think maybe The Vanishing Girl goes... I don't know, this doesn't make a difference, but in this order. And I think the author of what's going to be the third one has stated that it's coming out soon, but it's been delayed. But I'm actually in the process of reading this. I need to restart. But it's really, really good. I can't wait to get to them though.
Okay, and then we have Scooby-Doo the movie and Scooby-Doo the complete scrapbook.
So this is what you'd expect. I don't really want to download it too much. It's kind of just the movie, a play-by-play, but it's amazing. This, however, is, like, I cannot even begin to explain how cool this thing is. Like, there's scenes that hints at what has been deleted, the original premise for the film. Like, there's words from, say, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Freddie Prinze Jr., Matthew Lillard, Linda Cardellini. Like, this is probably one of my favourite things that we've collected from the 2002 movie.
That is quite cool. So, yeah. That's our Scooby-Doo live action. Then, last one for the box
is the 100-page Scooby-Doo Giant, which I just think is amazing. I want to collect all of these, but again, I went through a stage where I had to sell quite a few comics lately. I'm not like a massive, like, comic person, but it's just cool to have.
It is. That's the only thing we have some good book stuff here.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's go and take a look at our next category. The next element is going to be... I don't know what I want to call this. It's not necessarily DVDs because we also have a video or two here.
I guess media, right?
Media, yeah. So I guess if we start here, we're starting with the series. The series is something that we need to work on a little bit still. So this is the Diamond Collection, Hanna-Barbera, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Complete of the first and second season. So 25 episodes across 4 discs. We then have the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, which I absolutely love. That was one of my like earliest things I watched, I think it's fair to say. Season 1, Part 2 of Mystery Incorporated. I do like that as well. Mystery Incorporated, it's a season that we came across quite late, but I really enjoy. Be Cool Scooby-Doo Season 1, Volume 1, and also Season 1, Volume 2. That's one that I've not watched too much, but I guess that's not what this is about.
I really like Be Cool Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, the first season. Again, not one I've watched too much. I was very much like a What's New era, I think it's fair to say. 50 Cartoon Collection Scooby-Doo. That's good. The new Scooby-Doo movies Almost Complete Collection. The 13 Spooky Tales of Surf's Up Scooby-Doo. Then we have the 13 Spooky Tales Around the World. Okay, then we have the Boo Brothers. Again, I really like some of the earlier ones. These aren't ones that we've covered on Smash or Pass yet. I guess we're coming back to them. Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf. And Arabian Nights. Okay. So then we have Zombie Island. We have The Witch's Ghost. So starting at Zombie Island is where we started with Smash or Pass. So these are ones that we're kind of showcasing at the minute.
We got Legend of the Vampire. The Monster of Mexico. Oh gosh, we're collapsing on ourselves, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it like we always do.
The Loch Ness, I love that one.
Aloha. I still haven't
can't talk
forgiven
about that,
you
can't
for
we, JayBee?
that episode. Scooby-Doo and Where's My Mummy?
Pirates Ahoy.
Chill Out Scooby-Doo. Goblin
That
King.
was the, like, I don't want to give anything away for the episode too much. This was the best pleasant surprise to me in the world.
Yeah, like, I cannot believe that we both never saw that before. Scooby-Doo Samurai Sword. I kind of want to redo that episode at some stage, but... Abracadabra Do, a really fun one. Camp Scare, one of my favourites. Phantasaur. Music of the Vampire, which should be the one recently that we did. So next up, we'll have Big Top Scooby-Doo.
Still in its plastic, we can almost unbox this for the next episode.
Mask of the Blue Falcon, again in the plastic. Mystery Man. That'll be interesting.
This is going to be interesting.
Stage Fright.
That sounds good.
These are going to be weird because I've got no connection to like the WWE.
My brother liked that
whatsoever. So
stuff.
goodness knows how we're going to do that. Frank and Creepy in the plastic. Moon Monster Madness in the plastic. Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery in the plastic. Haunted Hollywood in the plastic. Out of plastic but not seen.
Curse of the Speed Demon.
Okay. So let me just pass you this camera briefly. Okay. I'm going to rejig things a little bit. Okay. Oh, okay.
So we have Shaggy Showdown. Blowout Beach Bash.
No.
Okay. Scooby-Doo, Batman the Brave and the Bold. Gourmet Ghost. Curse of the 13th Ghost. We will not talk about that. I've not seen it yet, but I'm not excited to. Happy Halloween. Sword and the Scoob. Oh my goodness, I've just realised I've done this without inserting Courage the Cowardly Dog. Okay, so yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I missed putting that one in. We have Scoob. And then JayBee.
This is my all-time favourite. I cannot wait to record this on the podcast. Like this episode, oh, it might be my last one. It might be my last one, but I'm going to do it.
And of course there's the tape there for that as well.
Yes. And I'm going to go second favourite, right? I mean, I don't know. I wasn't too keen on Monsters Unleashed, to be honest. I kind of lean more towards Mystery Begins than Monsters Unleashed, to be honest.
I quite enjoyed the Mystery Begins. It's another kind of... For me, it was more of a prominent first live action just because of the age I was when it was released.
Yeah, and we actually had a really cool chance to interview Kate Middleton on the channel. That's available.
This is the last one of the media section. So, you ready to move on to the next category?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, so the next category is games. So we're starting off with this Game Boy game. So JayBee, I believe, has a couple of Game Boy games. This is just the only one we could find.
Yeah, there's the one from the 2004 movie, Monsters Unleashed, the sequel.
So I guess the reason these are separate is just because we actually play these actively, so it's not just from the shelf.
I did have some nostalgia ones a while ago, like the Monsters Unleashed game on the PC that I was addicted to, but I think my copy of that game's been lost to time. Hopefully we can re-add it to the collection in future.
The next thing is the glow-in-the-dark jigsaw.
Yeah, and this was amazing. I was literally just walking around a few of like the charity shops, and I literally got this for like £1.
It's amazing.
So I don't know what that would translate to in dollars, but...
Then we have some things that we're going to take a look at on the channel. We've already started with First Fights.
Yeah, so we're currently doing our playthrough of that. We've kind of slacked a bit, but I think we took a few days off, and I don't know, I'm really looking forward to playing this again. And then, of course, onto Spooky Swamp will be amazing, because I've heard that Matthew Lillard is Shaggy in that one, which will be fun.
That's amazing. Okay, then we have the one that your brother found you. Escape from the Vortex.
Huge shout out to C for keeping this safe for all this time. I don't know how old this is. I think you can find it relatively cheaply now, so maybe it just didn't go out of print. But this is definitely an early copy of this game.
Okay. Speaking of some early games, the 2002 movie. The mystery's never been more real.
And we did actually play this on the channel before, so check that out. And look, this cast is just iconic as well. Look at that. They're all amazing. Obviously, Daphne's my favourite, but these are all amazing.
And the other game we have is a recent birthday present for JayBee.
Yeah, and I really can't wait to play this. I've never really played Cluedo before, but if I'm going to get into it, it may as well be the Scooby-Doo Cluedo. And I just love Shaggy's suit there. I want to get that. Yeah,
the colour thing's weird because Daphne is now in red, which would normally be Velma, who's in blue, which would normally be Fred, who's in green, which would normally be Shaggy, who's in purple, which would normally be Daphne, which again takes us back to the start.
And Scooby's in no one's car.
Okay, so that's the games. Okay, so this next category is Mystery Machines, and this is the official Porgy Mystery Machine for the 2002 Scooby-Doo movie. So obviously, based on when this movie came out, this is like nearly 20 years old, and with that in mind, when it arrived, it was slightly damaged. I repaired it. I think it looks okay. So Shaggy's legs were kind of cut off. in the middle. And I tried to glue them back together and I think it looks okay.
And Scooby's tail as well.
Yeah. So we fixed that, I think, and it looks good. So that's the 2002 Corgi. Now we're moving on to 2004, is it, with this one, JayBee?
I think this is meant to be the same set, you know, it's the same characters on the box, like the same outfits.
Oh yeah, it is. So we do still have the official box for that, and as you can see with the 2002 movie, we are going to showcase this on a video, I think, but you can see through opening it, it's like kind of what you'd have expected from the 2002 movie in the back of the mystery machine.
So I guess far out, we're all going to Spooky Island.
With that as well, you get Shaggy and Scooby, they're in the front there.
Yay, they're chilling.
So that's another one of the mystery machines. Next is some of JayBee's childhood ones. So literally we just use these as like bookends for the DVDs.
There was also another one that C had that I can't find, but it was like a blue pizza delivery van and Scooby wasn't in a chef's hat. I can't find that. Maybe another one that my mum threw away, but these are cool. I think one of them we got from somewhere. Or did we find two? We might have just found two
separately. It's really weird because this one looks better quality when you look at the hair, because this looks like it's been chewed a bit and then he had lots of pets and stuff.
Dogs got to that.
But here, the wheels are in better condition than this one.
Okay, so
it's kind of like, I don't know which one I prefer.
Aww.
Then we're looking at some of the die-cast ones. So here, we have the larger one of the die-cast models.
It's mad though, because I've seen like at least 25 of these per bookstore, like not bookstore, per toy store. And even one, I think it was when we were away, we found a Smitty's that had these just out and about in a display. But I've seen these going for like $100, like, and I can't explain why. I don't know if this is none in the US and loads in the UK, but
yeah, we know where these are. If you need one, we've got you. So yeah, they're cool. Came with these two figures, Shaggy and Scooby. And then we also found a mini one that we tried to unbox on the channel, but we needed a screwdriver and kind of gave up partway through.
We've still not opened it.
Yeah,
so.
still not done it. But yeah, that is the last of the mystery machines. And with that, I believe we are kind of moving on to our last category. Okay, so the last category is the trading card aspect of Scooby-Doo. So this is the Monsters and Mysteries set that we're going to start off with. This is the official folder for it. I love the shape at the top of Scooby's ears. And then we have the complete base set along here.
Now, if you do want to see closer looks at any of these sets, obviously for this video we don't want it to be too long, so we are just skimming through quite briefly. But if you do want to see closer looks, I guess we'll like focus in on some of the rarer ones. But if you do want to see closer looks of all the sets, let us know and we'll do kind of like a binder review.
Yeah, so we are coming up to the ultra rare one.
Wow.
Which we got through a hobby box, which we're going to showcase in a second.
A little checklist.
Yeah, this is our checklist of what we needed. And then we like to keep a couple of the packs as well, just kind of, I don't know why, we just do. Okay, so that is the Monsters and Mysteries one.
Official binder for this as well, which we were really, really happy to get.
So we're now looking at the 2002 movie one, which we show in the thumbnail of this video, but honestly the thumbnail doesn't even start to show the collection.
No, like this, I'm so proud that we found these. Like, these are just a time capsule and I love them.
So this is the 2002 collection. Again, you've got the story cards, character cards, location cards, villain cards, and then you get the entire set again, but in sticker form as well. We are missing like a couple of stickers. So 1, 2 stickers. I guess if you're watching this and you have some spare stickers, or you have some and need some, we have a lot of spare too. We can trade, please.
Oh, so these are some of the rare ones.
Yeah, so we're starting with the hollows.
So there's box loaders. I think these are box loaders. So when we open up a booster box, we get these. Case loader there. And then holograms. Oh, wow.
Again, like I say, if you have been collecting any of these and you have spares and you've not quite finished, we have like spares of the hollows and stuff as well. We just really need those last 2 stickers. And then, as we said before, when you get to the end, you saved a couple of the original packs too.
Yay.
Okay, so
But I guess now we're coming up to the most collector. Well, I guess Mysteries and Monsters, if you can get a hobby box for like the £250 that they're going for right now, best of luck to you. But I think this is the most profitable one long term if I think about it from that aspect, because this is where they start to really introduce chase cards as such. So we've got coming up, which you'll see, fabric cards and autograph cards.
indeed. So just skipping through some of the story cards. Here we go, the signatures.
So I guess if we turn them around, right? So we have the Black Knight Ghost autograph, Pat O'Brien's autograph, Matthew Lillard's autograph, the Evil Mask Figure's autograph, Linda Cardellini's autograph. And it's so funny because there's so many hardcore Velma fans. Like, people just, I don't know if I can say the word simp on the channel, but I'm going to do it. People simp for them so much to the point that a listing of this, I actually found like the funniest description, like, oh, this is authentic. So Linda held this card in her beautiful little hands and signed it herself. Like, it was really funny. And Minor 49er, and I think this actor that signed this plays the janitor in Mystery Begins as well.
So we still need 2 autographs, I want to say.
We need an autograph redemption card and Heather Jasper Howe's autograph card, which we are technically going to get soon. These are cool.
Yeah, cool.
This is epic.
And then JayBee.
Oh my god. Okay,
The pieceworks. Little fabric cards. So start off with, is that the jacket one? Or the jeans?
Oh, they say on the back, but I'm not sure. I think these are the jeans. Look at that. An iconic. To me, this is iconic movie history. That scene in the photos.
Yeah,
just...
we have the jackets and pants, one of those.
Oh my gosh. We still need the shirt though.
Yeah. Fred's jacket. And his t-shirt. And then if you turn the page...
This is iconic as well. Again, not really a massive Velma person, but I can acknowledge that this scene is just so much like meme quality and like just iconic in the film that like this just belongs in a museum at this point. And this is, I guess, one of my favourites. Okay, okay. Okay, and Daphne pants. Linda Cardellini sweater. And this is weird. This is the one that kind of irritates me a bit because this is Daphne's top. And yet because of like what she's wearing at the time, you can barely see the top itself. Whereas there's like scenes in the movie that like just show the top very clearly. So it's kind of like, you can get that this is something from this outfit. You can get that this is something from that outfit. And yet this is kind of a bit like, it's shown, but not really the main feature. But these are just iconic.
Okay. So that is the 2004 live action movie binder.
It's a shame that they didn't do any for like Curse of the Lake Monster and Mystery Begins, because they would have been fun.
We now have the hobby box that we managed to get the sketch card in. So this is amazing. We do still have some stuff in here, like some of the repeat cards and some of the packs as well, because like we say, we like to keep the original stuff.
If you check, these are different to the packs.
They are.
Before.
Where this is hobby exclusive, it said 99 cents before. So yeah, that is the hobby box, which leaves us on to just the last couple of like miscellaneous things, I guess we're gonna say. So here we've just framed a little Daphne card for JayBee just to put it on display. Just because, quite frankly, we were sent some cards in this really cool like display thing. I'm just going to open it up because one of these had started to slip. So we just wanted to kind of make use of that, and what better way than to showcase Daphne for you, JayBee?
Yay.
And then also, you managed to find this Daphne fridge magnet. And then the most iconic piece of our collection, we need to cut to JayBee's poster. So this is undoubtedly the most iconic piece of our collection. This is original. It was hanging in a movie theatre in America when this was first released in 2002. JayBee managed to find this on eBay and got it sent to the UK, so it's now hanging here. It is literally bigger than the wall itself, so it's a little bit rolled up at the bottom, We can't wait to get our own house, hopefully with a bit of higher ceiling so we can have this hanging properly. But yeah, this is certainly the start of the show. They had the Fred one as well, but ultimately we couldn't afford both, and JayBee chose Daphne.
Of course, naturally. So I guess
maybe we'll find one of those as well, and maybe we can do a review of this like for Scooby's birthday next year and see exactly how much it's progressed. Oh, Scooby, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Scooby.
We hope you've enjoyed this video. Please comment below and let us know what your favourite item is of our collection, your favourite item of your collection, and ultimately what you think we should be looking for next. So for variety content, including Scooby-Doo and other hobby related things, and remembering to check out our Smash or Pass podcast of the Scooby-Doo movies, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe.
JayBee Milly.